Welcome to a totally legit guide for Volt. The other one.
That's Gauss.
What do you mean?
That's not Volt.
What? Who's Volt then?
That guy.
What the fuck is that?
That's Volt.
Since when? So this is Volt. You know, Volt? Man, who plays this guy? So Volt is one of the starting Warframe like Excalibur and Mag. He's always just kinda been there, to be honest. Like me in high school. Just stand in the back and no one will notice you. Welcome to social anxiety. Volt is actually a pretty good Warframe. It can be used for many different things like ESO and Eidolon hunting, or to be one of those assholes that going to exterminate void features and blow up the fucking map with Kuva weapons. Yeah, I see you, you little shits. He has decent damage and damage amp, a fair bit of CC and...
What are you doing?
What do you mean, what am I doing? I'm explaining Volt's strengths.
Why are you lying to them then?
I'm not fucking lying, he's pretty cool.
Yeah, right.
Well, fuck off then. Volt's passive is when he moves while touching the ground, as in, he's not in the air, he builds up static energy up to a cap of 1000, which he can then release in order to empower his next weapon shot or ability with electric damage. This passive is kind of... okay. It's pretty niche in its use since there aren't many places in the game where you're not just always fighting. In low levels this helps you deal with tougher enemies since bonus damage always helps in low levels, but in high levels there's just no time to fucking stack this. Volt's first ability is Shock, because it's shocking how bad this ability is. Man, this video is going to be fucking interesting, isn't it? Volt releases an electric shock projectile. When it hits the target it deals max damage to the first target hit and stuns them, then chains damage to nearby enemies. While the chain damage has a range of 15 meters, the shock itself has no range cap, aka it's fucking global. I don't think that's how trees work. This ability is kinda meh. In low levels it's fine since it's damage plus CC and it's AoE and it only costs like 25 energy. The shitty part is when you get to high levels and all of Volt's issues start to show. Since Volt deals electric damage, he's pretty good versus Corpus or Infested, but he's absolutely fucking terrible at dealing with armor. And since armor is the main issue that we have in Warframe, it just pushes Volt down considerably. This ability deals no damage against anything that has armor on it, and since his ult is just a better version of this ability, in high levels, when you can consistently restore energy, you don't even think about using this. Get over here. Just let... You fucking son of a bitch. This is basically Volt's empty slot for subsuming something like Pillage or Dispensary or even something like Bridge Surge. All of these synergize better with him in high levels and fix some of the issues, like dealing with armor or survivability. Volt's second ability is... Okay, yeah, I'm sorry for that. I won't use that song again. Volt's second ability is Speed. Volt energizes the area around him, giving himself and allies around him speed boost that scales with your ability strength. The ability lasts for 10 seconds, but it can be increased by duration mods. The boost increases sprint speed, reload speed, and melee attack speed. And just like Excalibur's passive, it works with Fury mods.
My name is Barry Allen, and I am the fastest man alive.
This is one of Volt's signature moves, and one of the only reasons that people sometimes use him. I think, because I have yet to see one Volt in a public game. This is the ability that lets Volt speedrun missions, so you get those fucking assholes that blow up the map in 2 seconds before you can even load into the fucking mission. I've always been scared of pissing off Volt mains, but making 3 whole people upset isn't really that scary. Maybe if you have a strong melee you would make use of the attack speed boost, but that's not something that we really use. The main use of this ability is to go into a low level mission, fucking blow up the whole map in 2 seconds, and fucking leave, because low level missions are fucking boring. Well, at least someone's having fun. His 3 is Electric Shield. Volt creates an electric energy barrier that absorbs enemy fire with a base duration of 25 seconds. Shooting through the shield will cause the shots to gain 50% extra electricity damage and a 200% critical multiplier. However, that is not affected by mods. Using Volt's bond through the shield will electrify it, causing the enemies that pass through the shield to receive shocks damage. Why would you use this? I don't fucking know, but at least you know that you can. This ability is why people use Volt in Eidolon runs. Generally, it's not used very often in regular missions, but since the Krient multiplier is so strong, using it to take down an Eidolon's limbs is pretty good strategy, if you can aim.
Unless they have Chromo or Rhino, or any other better Warframe for Eidolons.
Man, I thought you were finally gone.
Nope, still listening to your bullshit.
Man, what the hell is going on? Volt's 4 is Discharge. Volt launches an electric pulse around him, stunning and dealing electric damage to enemies hit. Each enemy hit launches electricity procs to nearby enemies and shocking them. The ability is affected by all mods. Additionally, using shock on a discharged enemy creates an overcharged AoE burst from that target. This ability is actually really good.
Who are you kidding? It deals no damage.
Shut up, let me explain. This is what people use to run ESO, since the AoE damage can wipe an entire room. This ability is what keeps Volt relevant these days. But again, the problem that Volt has is armor. So I would advise subsuming something like Pillage or Breach Surge if you want to deal with that. Besides armor, this is really good for dealing with Corpus since they have shields, or with Infested because they can just take the full damage from it.
My name is Barry Allen, and I'm the Barry Allen. When I was Barry Allen, saw my Barry killed by Barry Allen. My Barry Allen went to prison for her murder.
So how do you build Volt? Well, unlike Excalibur that only has like 1 or 2 builds that are very similar, Volt has a lot of variety, depending on the situation. Let's start with this build. This build is for general use. If you want to clear the star chart or just generally use Volt and all of his abilities, go for this, since it has a balance of all the stats. If you want to run ESO, the build is this. Now, this build has dispensary subsumed on it, but we also have less efficiency and we use Xenoric to get more energy. Since you can't spam abilities in ESO, we'd rather use one massive discharge that lasts a while than wait while we regain energy. For Eidolons, there is this build. We mostly focus on surviving with this build since the barrier is not affected by mods. You want to be able to survive while your weapons do all the work. If you can fucking aim. Fuck! And of course there's this build for... is used for speedrunning missions, but you're a huge fucking dick for doing it. Volt is actually pretty versatile Warframe that can be used for very few niche things. Sure, other Warframes can do what he does but better, but with a bit of help and effort, he can be a really good Warframe.
Yeah, right.
What?
Volt fucking sucks, no one cares about him.
Man, what the fuck? Wait, who the fuck even are you? Umbra, I thought that I killed you in the last video.
You can't get rid of me that easily.
Ah, fuck you.
Now that I made everyone forget about Volt, everyone will pick me instead of him.
What? You were the one that did that? I knew that I wasn't losing my fucking mind. Get over here, it's time to finish you off.
Eventually we will, but not now. See you.
Man, what a dick. So yeah, go play fucking Volt. Just please, for the love of God, just don't blow up the fucking Void Features missions. Actually, never mind, this fucking character sucks ass.